Real talk, I would be horrible in construction or as a carpenter. I am not a handyman. I'm not crafty when it comes to using my hands. Everything's all up here. Solid question by my good friend Matt Kapala, aka the Search Decoder. When will conferences and speaking engagements return? First of all, if you take into account virtual conferences and virtual public speaking, there's no lapse. But if you're referring to in-person, I don't think it's going to return until the fall. I don't think there's a single conference out there that wants to be the first to open back up and risk any of their event goers getting coronavirus. You also have to take into account that there's going to be states that have laws. The challenge that a lot of conferences are going to have now going forward is, do you implement social distancing? Do you implement masks? Do you make it mandatory that your guests wear masks? These are all things that I think it's going to take a while for it to be sorted out. So my guess is as good as yours. But if I had to be a betting man, I would roll the dice and say that there won't be in-person physical conferences until the fall of this year. ¿Qué tal tu día? Mi día está bien. Trabajé. Estoy descansando. Me voy a beber un trago y ver TV. ¿Y tú? Dime. Yo no sé si yo te sigo, pero si quieres aprender de las redes sociales, me debes seguir. Y dile a todos tus amigos en Latinoamérica de Carlos Gil. Easy answer. Build your community where your target audience is. Build your community where your customers are. And build your community where you can get the biggest ROI for your time spent. What do you consider a big following? And are these TikTok followers amounting to anything significant? Are they opting into your website email newsletter? Are they buying products from you? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. When you have people reaching out to you, whether it's to secure your time, pay you for your time, invite you to speak at their conference, asking you to do content, asking you to collaborate, wanting you on their podcast, then you know that you've hit critical mass. The personal brand game is a very, very long game, my friends. Look at Tom Brady for inspiration. Dude's getting ready to play, his 19th, 20th season? So ask yourself, do you want to be Johnny Manziel or do you want to be Tom Brady? If you are starting a podcast, hear me out. Never pay anybody to be on your podcast. Nobody. Real talk. Don't think that throughout the years I haven't reached out to the big names to collaborate, and I haven't been successful collaborating with all the big names. But it's fine, because there will be a day where they want to collaborate with me. Stay focused on you. Take the approach of working with people within your own spheres of influence. The more you do that, the more practice you're going to get, and the more awareness you're going to get. Facts. Think about this for a moment. When you think about who you want to collaborate with, you probably say, I want to collaborate with blah, and it's like 5 names. You've got about 3 billion people using the internet and using social media right now. Think about that for a second. So is your objective really to get the big names, or is your objective to get subscribers and get reach? Because if you get subscribers and you get reach, the big names will follow, because the big names, guess what they are? Is thirsty. And I don't say it like in an asshole, derogatory, negative way, but the big names, they want to tap into a new audience. So that's how you get the big names, which is your question. You build a following, you build reach, and then you give it to the big names. You guys can see here on my account, I've done collabos with big names before, and I think there's this misconception that if you do a collaboration with someone who's more notable, has more followers than you, then all of a sudden their following is going to trickle over, and it doesn't necessarily work that way. Here's my offer to you, though. If you have a podcast, I want you to swipe up, pick a date, and if you're looking for someone to come on and drop some gems, I'm your guy. Let's get it. If money was no object, I would just travel the world. That's it. I would travel. Why not? Go see all corners of the earth. Where's your favorite place to go?
Anywhere with you.
Ooh. What's the scariest thing you've ever done?
Almost died twice.
How?
On the same trip. One, I flipped over on my bike going down a steep mountain and ran into a tree. And then
Your
the
wife's
second
about to
time
kill you.
almost...
My favorite color is blue. What's yours? This person right here says that they build credit scores for a living. What's your score looking like?
High. Ultra high. Boom! Boom! And instead of it shooting out of my mouth, I just swallowed it. Boom.
You like swallowing.
Fuck you.